Where I have been kept this. Yes, and a down payment. Just I have been done some working, so you'll be understand. So before that, what we have to do is nothing but I want to open the slide. And if you can see here the down payment. So if you see here, the down payment is nothing but down payment means advance paid to vendor. These advances may be paid to the vendor for purchase of goods from vendor or taking service from vendor. So this is the thing like. So if you see here, what are the configuration steps we have to do? The configurations we have to do. The create down payment reconciliation account in FS00, that is the GL account. Link down payment reconciliation account with the vendor reconciliation account in OBYR. So these are the two steps we have to do the configuration steps, and after that we have to perform the end user steps. So if you see here, 1 minute. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes. If you see here, just this is the company code you have in RGO. Just to assume that our company code has rendering audit services from KK and Co is the vendor. So this in this step, like if you see here, KK and Co has asked the token advance as a down payment 50% after getting from the advance from the our company code. KK and Co starts the service of the audit. So our company willing full to pay the willingfully to pay the advance as a down payment of 50%, which was agreed by customer, sorry, vendor. Understood? This is the scenario. Okay. So we want to take the service from KK and Co, our company code, and what the services like audit fee. So for that audit fee services, so he is telling that we have to give the advance of 50%. Okay, 50% of advance has to be given to the particular KK and Co, and they will start the audit. So at the time, what we have to do? We have to do the configuration settings as I mentioned, and after that 50% of advance we have to do. So F-48 is this is the end user transactions. I will let you know. So before that we have to do one configuration. So how to do the configuration settings for vendor down payment? I want to open the document and I will show you. This is the one. Down payment means advance paid to the vendor. These advances may be paid to the vendor for purchasing of goods from the vendor, taking service from vendor, advance to employees. So this is the scenario. So if you see here, steps involved, create down payment reconciliation FS00, and after creating the down payment reconciliation account, and we have to link the down payment reconciliation account with the normally we have been created vendor reconciliation account in OBYR. If you see here, then we have to post then use a transaction. We have to post one vendor down payment, and we have to post one vendor invoice, and we have to adjust against this invoice, and what are the remaining amount is there we have to pay, and we have to see the report. So now what we are going to do, we have to create one down payment reconciliation account as a GL account. So if you see here, user ID, password. Now we have to go with this thing /n FS00 is the transaction code. Just press enter. So if you see here, document once. So FS00 down payment means asset. We are paying advance, no? So it's we can take it asset and like balance sheet item, and we have to create this thing. So you have to give here asset number. You have to give 1002, and what's your company code? BHAM, correct?
Yes, sir. Correct.
Just press enter. And if you see here, which type of account, balance sheet, and which type of account group it is, like assets. And here you have to give the down payment. Down payment account. Down payment account. Reconciliation account. We are taking as a down payment reconciliation account. Reconciliation. DP reconciliation account. Down payment recon account. Control C and control V. Control data. And if you see here, reconciliation account, which reconciliation account? It comes under vendor down payment reconciliation account. And you have to give the 001 here. Just press enter, and bank interest, you have to give G067 is the group for the reconciliation account. If you see here, we are going to create, we have been given all those things as per the document. If you see here, vendor down payment, and if you see here, I've been selected reconciliation account vendor, and if you see a 001 and create bank interest, G067 is the particular group for the reconciliation account, and you have to save it. Again, what we have to do? Link the down payment reconciliation account with the vendor reconciliation account. OBYR is the transaction code. /n OBYR is the transaction code. Here, if you see here, K means vendor. Okay, K means vendor. So advance we are giving. So if you see here, K is vendor, account type K means vendor. A for advance is a special GL indicator, acts between the, if you give the special GL indicator A means advance. So for which for which sake you are giving the advance, to vendor you are giving the advance. So K vendor, A means advance, it's a down payment, it's a current assets, down DP means down payment and current assets. So here we have to link. So you have to double click over here, chart of accounts. And if you see here, the reconciliation account of the special GL. So you have to go and give the special GL in, like if you see here, link vendor master reconciliation account with the down payment reconciliation account as shown in the below. So what is our vendor reconciliation account and what is our special GL account? If you see here, this is the reconciliation account. Vendor reconciliation account. AP reconciliation account with special GL account. Means like a down payment reconciliation account which was being created as a GL account. You have to link that down payment reconciliation account. If you see here, this is the one. Okay. Now, what we are doing is nothing but through this vendor down payment, A special GL indicator acts between the particular vendor and like our reconciliation account which was being created. We are linking through this as a advance. If advance is there for this particular thing, the system will hit the GL account. Like whatever the advance we have been given, the advance will be shown in the particular GL account. So we have been created one GL account and we are being assigned the GL account to the particular thing. Are you getting?
Yes, sir. Understood.
Please give me 1 minute time, please.
Okay, sir.
Hello. Yes, I'm here. So we are linking this thing and you have to save it. You have to save it. What is our request? Bajaj group of companies. Just select this and you have to save. So we have been done with the configuration. Now we're coming to this particular thing. So this is the thing. Like if, the services. If we want to take the services from the particular vendor, we have to pay 50% of advance, token advance. Like it's called a down payment. So we have to in first step. So we have to pay 50% of advance to KK and Co. That is nothing but like 10,000 for suppose. Advance we have to do 10,000. After giving the advance, the particular services has to be started by the particular vendor. So what we have to do, F-48 is the end user transaction. F-48 is the what? F-48 is the transaction code to do the vendor advance payments. So we have to go with this particular thing, /n /n F-48 is the transaction code. And if you see here, post vendor down payment. So if you see here, the document date, what is the document date? Today's date I'm giving. So if you see here, 24/09/2025, and if you see here, which type of document it is, KZ. KZ is nothing but a vendor payment. So if you see here, BAJM for our company code, period is 6, and currency is INR. And if you see here, vendor, who is our vendor? Select this vendor. For BAJM, how many vendors we have been created? KK and Co. IMP. So if you see here, the special GL indicator is there. What we have to do, the special GL indicator A. If you give here, the special GL indicator A acts as a down payment, and for the vendor down payment and current assets. So if you see here, the bank, we are paying to the particular vendor through the bank. What is the bank GL account? 1,000. And text being 50%, in 50% advance paid towards audit fee or anything else we can write it towards audit. Okay, are you getting?
Yes, sir. Understood.
Understood. So what we have to do, just verify the document, whatever we have been given, this all the things is there. So you check, cross check with the document which was being mentioned. So F-48 I have been gone and I have been documenting posting date, and I have been using this INR and this like vendor. We are debiting the vendor and creating the bank, and we have been mentioned the special GL indicator acts as a down payment for the vendor. So if you see here, the amount has been given as advance 10,000 rupees down payment we have been done. So as I told you, the advance given 50%. So press enter button, click on new item, and you have to press enter button or new, and system is telling that amount is 0 line item. So we have to give the amount over here. How much amount we are paying? 10,000. So system is telling that to give the amount. 10,000 is the advance we are giving 50%. Go to the new item, and again you have to give the amount here. So if you give amount, it's okay, or else we can give the asterisk of star. So the system will copy that amount from asterisk to here. The amount will be copied, whatever the amount you have been given before stream. So if you give here text plus, just press enter. If I press enter, the amount will become from the earlier screen having given the 10,000. It will become 10,000 text. What I have given in the earlier screen, like it will become here. Just press enter. If you see here, 10,000 is been there. And being 50% advance has been paid towards the audit fee. So what we have to do is nothing but just go and verify the document, and we have to simulate it. So go to the document and we have to simulate to see the accounting entry. So if you see here, go to the document, you have to see this accounting entry by simulation. So if you see here, the document header consisting of document date and posting date, and type is KZ, period is 6, and for company code BAJM, currency is INR, when it was been done. So fiscal year 2025, and transaction date is today's date. This is the header data. This is the line item based data, line item 1 and line item 2. If you see here, line item 1, HDFC Bank has been created with the posting key 50. Why? Because this is a GL account. 50 is the create posting key for the GL account. Why? Because we have been paid through the bank. So amount was gone out. So 10,000 is minus. So KK and Co is debited. So amount, how much amount it was been debited? This is a supplier number and this is the line item 2. 29A means like advance. This is the posting fee 29A advance. We have been paid 10,000. So you have to save it. After saving it, the document number has been generated from the number range 1009 was posted in the company code BHAM. How to see the report? /n/n FBL1N. Just press enter. If you see here, you have to give the vendor account over here. So vendor account, what vendor account we have to give? KK and Co. So just execute it. So system is telling that no item was selected. So how it was being selected? No item, open item is showing, but we have been done the payment. So it has to be shown. So if you see here, there is no period item, all items, and if you see here, it was been open item. So I want to see the open item for the particular GL special GL indicator has been given. The special GL transaction we have to see. Why? Because it's an advance and it is special GL transaction. Go and execute here, and you will be seeing the supplier number and company code and supplier name. And if you see here, the document number generated from the number range 1009 and type is KZ and document date is today's date, posting date is today's date, and posting key is 29. So 29 is the advance and A is the special GL indicator which was been mentioned during the posting of advance payment. We have been mentioned the special GL indicator A. So system has been understand that this is the down payment. If you see here, 10,000 we have been paid the down payment. If you want to see the narration which was been given in the transaction, then transaction narration has been shown over here, being 50% advance paid towards the audit fee. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now what we have to do, if you see in the Excel, like step 2, what we have to do, KK and Co commenced the work and completed the work by giving the service of the audit, generated the invoice of 100% and the invoice to be invoiced to the our company code BHAM 20,000 INR. So how to post the vendor invoice? Yesterday we have been seen, no? So we have to go with the posting of vendor invoice /n FB60 is the transaction code. Just press enter. If you see here, just change the company code. Our company code is nothing but like BAJM and BAJM, just press enter. And if you see here, who is a supplier? The supplier is nothing but like KK and Co. So for KK and Co, what we have been received the invoice from the KK and Co 100% like, and you have to enter that particular you have to vendor invoice has to be posted in a books of accounts. Now what we have to do, we are giving the header data, supplier number and invoice date. What is the invoice date? Today's date 24/09/2025. So if you see here, the document type is KR. KR means vendor invoice we are going to post. So how much the amount is? That 20,000, 100% of the particular invoice, 20,000. So if you see here, the text you have to give being invoice posted for the audit fee. So if you see here, which GL account has to be debited? So you have to do the debit GL account audit fee. And what is the amount? 20,000. And what is the narration you have been given here? Just copy this narration and paste it over here. This is the most common, like we have been entered the vendor invoices. So the same way you will be entering the vendor invoice. If you see here, there is nothing more change to enter the vendor invoice is as usual we have been entered. So just press enter. In company code BHAM, the number range 19 is missing for the year 2025. What do you mean by this? You have to study this. So in company code, in our company code, the number range 19 is missing for the year 2025. So if you see here, the document type you specified has been allocated to number range in fiscal year 2025 that has not been created. Check the configuration of number range for the specified document type. Create this number range if does not already exist or allocate a valid number range from the document number. So what do you understand by this? What type of document type we are entering? KR. So how to see the document type? /n OBA7 is the transaction code to see the document type. So Dinesh has been locked. So we have to release the lock. So how to release the lock? Control C. And if you see here, /n SM12 is the transaction code. Just press enter. If you press enter, the username you have to copy here and you have to search. So nothing is there. So what you have to do, just do the hash freeze and you just search. If any locks, just select this and go to delete button and you can delete it. So now what we are going to do, FB60, just press enter. We have been seen one error. That error is nothing but like a document type, like if you see here, control, go to the new session, /n OBA7 is the transaction code to see the document type. Which type of document we are going to post right now? Invoice. Just press enter. And if you select this, go to the details, 19 is their number. Right? For our company code, we have to do the 19. So what's your company code? BAJM. And you have to create the number range. How to create the number range? Number range is unlocked. Dinesh. Again, we have to release the lock. Who is this Dinesh? SM12. Just press enter. And again, Dinesh one. Dinesh, you have to do it. Dinesh, just execute. Yes. Dinesh one, no, just Dinesh one. Yes, so select this, delete this, and you can enter the things. So yes, in OBS 7, just enter insert line item. 19 is the vendor invoice, and for the year 2025, you are assigned to a company code. So you have to give the number ranges 2000 to 2999. Just press enter. We are mentioning the number ranges. From this number range, the system will generate the document number. So if you see here, other screen has been taken. So if you see here, like vendor invoice is there. Now we are going to enter the vendor invoice. FB60 is the transaction code. Just press enter. If you press enter for BAJM, who is a supplier? The supplier is nothing but 100046445. Just we have to see the supplier KK and Co 46, and invoice date is today's date. Amount is nothing but 20,000, and narration you have to give the same. And we invoice posted for the audit fee, and audit fee expenses has to be debit. How much the amount? 20,000. And narration is nothing but like what we have been mentioned over there. You have to do the narration over here and just press enter. Now it's telling the system 10,000 INR down payment current assets exist. So you have to adjust it. So system will understand that this invoice belongs to the particular down payment. We have been given 10,000. Within the 20,000, 10,000 is the advance. So as usual, you can save the entry. The document number will be generated 2000, which was been given for our company code. 19 means nothing but a vendor invoice number range, like KR number range 19. For that 19, for our company code assigned, and 2025, we have been mentioned from number and to number 2000 to 2999. From that number, the number range, this document number has been generated. Understood?
Yes, sir. Understood.
Okay. Okay. If you see here, I want to refresh the screen and I will show you. So if you see here, just I have been refresh the screen, and if you see here, the supplier with this number and company code and supplier name, two documents has been posted. One document is 1009 KZ, that is the payment we have been done to the supplier. That is nothing but like A is the special deal indicator advance. 29 is the posting key. 10,000 we have been given the advance, and within the 10,000, like we have been received the invoice of 20,000. So 20,000 minus 20,000 minus 10,000. So if you see here 10,000 minus, so we have to pay 10,000 remaining balance to the particular vendor. So if you see here third step, so whatever the things is there, we have been posted. So now the balance amount has to be paid to the vendor, that is KK and Co 10,000. So how we post it? F-53. So we have to post the F-53 is the balance amount. We have to do the payment. So /n F-53 is the transaction code. And if you see here, the document date is today's date. 2025. And if you see here, the bank details we have to do, 1000 is the GL account we are paying through the bank. So how much we are paying? 10,000 rupees. So if you see here 10,000 paid and text you have to give here been in amount paid towards the invoice, final amount, like whatever the things is like. So if you see here for which supplier we are going to uh, debit KK and Co. This is the thing. And you should not forget to do the special GL indicator. So we have to tell the system that there is a special GL indicator, advance is there. So against that in the advance, we are adjusting the 10,000 rupees. So if you see, if you have to do the A as a advance. If you see here, everything has been mentioned in the document. If you see here, we have been posted this first and advance accounting entry. And after that, we have been post the invoice. And after that, what we have been seen, this is the coordinating information message has been came, and we have been seeing the accounting entry of the vendor, and we have been seeing this particular thing, and we have been posted F-53 right now. Here we have been put the arrow marks. This is the amount we have been given remaining balance, and special GL indicator A has been given and process the open. If you see here, this is the one. First of all, if you see here, this is the advance, this is the vendor invoice. What are the remaining amount is there? We have been posted. So we what for what we have been posted, we have to see. Yes. So is there any due, like if you see here, it should be zero, no? Yes. Today's date only we have been posted. So 20,000, 10,000 we have been posted, no? So for that, what we have to do? One item. Okay. 10,000 is not assigned. 1 minute, just 1 minute. So it should take like 20,000 is the invoice. Go to the document, simulate it. It won't take. Why? Because the difference is too large for clearing. 20,000 and 10,000 we are doing. 1 minute, just I want to do payment once again. F-53. Just press enter. I want to see the any payment is due. The payment 10,000 only. Yes, 1 minute, please. So /n F-53 is the transaction code. Just press enter. And if you see here, today's date we have to give. And coming to the bank account, 1,000. Bank account amount is nothing but 10,000. And text is nothing but being advance paid, being amount paid towards the audit fee. And who is a supplier, KK and Co. We have to do the special GL indicator here and just press enter. Yes. If you see here, the difference, like what is happening, 10,000 only. Select the both the line item. In order to select line item, keep your cursor on the required line item and double click on that. If amount color becomes blue, means that line item is selected. Means double click on both the line item and click the document and simulate it. So why it is showing like that? Not assigned is 10,000 showing. Select the both the line items. Not to select line item, keep your cursor on required line item and double click on that. If the amount color becomes blue, means that line item is selected. Okay, means double click on both line items, then click on simulate. Sure, what is the wrong with this thing? Somebody has been done the payment block. Payment block has one item were not activated due to online payment block. Okay, that's the reason it's showing like that. Okay, slash and F-53. Just press enter. We'll see what is happening that thing and why it is done the payment block. Here it won't be that F-48 we will see. Somebody was done with the payment block. So in advance, if any payment block is there. Okay. Yeah, when by posting the vendor invoice, we will see. One minute. Somebody has done the payment block. That's the reason the payment is not taking. So what we have to do slash and F-53 is percent of 1 minute. Slash and FB60 is percent of 1 minute. Payment basic data. Just I want to give it the basic data. Again, I want to give it the FB60. This percent of this is the supplier and this is the date and what is the amount? 20,000. The payment. Yes, payment is correct. That's okay. So people payment only is there. It should not be like that. 1 minute, please. The already has been cleaned. Slash and F-53. Just press enter. First date is nothing. Where it has been done. With even here also. No? Okay. This 20,000. That is nothing between open item is nothing. Is the thing special chilling to the A. Nothing given process open. Now it is okay. Okay. So if you see here 20,000, 10,000, it was being done. Go to the document, simulate it, and it has to show the particular thing. 1 minute, please. Just I want to. Something is mistake in this. We'll see once, please. What is the amount? 10,000. No? Yes. So we have to give the A. In process. Entries required in text. Process. So I again show you. This line item were not activated due to online payment block, where it was being done online payment. One item was were not activated due to online payment block. Why has been put the payment for online block or what? What is the message? F5528. Slash 53, somebody has been put the online payment block. Just one thing how to do it, just put it as like aside. This is the error. Okay, write it down this error. Payment block has been done. So we have to go with the things like we have to release the payment block and 27. We have to do yes, somebody has been blocked for the payment. You have to remove manual payment. And if you see here, this is the lock payment block reason. So somebody has been blocked here for the payment change in company, and you have to see here. You have to remove the tick mark from manual payment block and you have to save it. Okay. Somebody has been put the settings has been changed that for A is blocking is like a special GL indicator locked for the payment, and it's like we are doing the manual payment in F-53. So it has been locked. So we have to go with the OB27. Just write it down piece of paper. It's very important. If anybody has been put the lock, so you have to release that lock. Okay.
Yes,
Because
sir.
are you there? Yes.
Yes.
Sometimes like it's a server system no more because sometimes it may happen. So we have to be like check with one to one and we have to see slash and f dash 53 is the transaction code. Now we can view today's date. And if you see here, the bank account is 1000 and this is the amount. How much amount we are doing the payment? 10,000 rupees. And here you have to view the narration, being amount paid to the audit fee. And which account? 10046 and you have to give the special GL indicator A and process open item and the system is telling request object currently locked means I have been open two things I think so simultaneously. It has been locked. Okay. We'll see tomorrow's class. Okay. I am having one meeting. I will show you. 1 minute, please. Okay. Just I want to close all those things and I will show you, please. The 8 one more meeting is there. Slash n f dash 53 is the transaction code. Just press enter and the 24/9/2025 account is nothing but 1000. Amount is nothing but 10,000. Remaining balance text is nothing but being amount paid to the audit fee. And who is a supplier? This is the supplier and EA is a special GL indicator process open item. Now it's okay, no? 20,000, 10,000, 10,000 is the you have been paid the remaining balance. So you have to go with the document and simulate it, and you will be seeing the accounting entry here. If you see here the document date and posting date, which type of document type you have been created, like posted, vendor payment, and if you see here, three line items will be there. So HDFC Bank 10,000 you have been given, and after that, like for the vendor we have been given 10,000, and we have been posted one invoice. Within the one invoice, 10,000 is the advance, 10,000 is the final payment we are doing done. And you have to save it. Okay. Is it okay for you? Understood?
Yes, sir. Understood.
Okay. This is the accounting entry. So that's all for today. If you have any doubts, like just ask me tomorrow session. So by 8, I'm having one meeting. So I have to take like 10 minutes to 15 minutes of rest. So that's the reason I'm closing today early, like 10 minutes before only. Okay.
Oh, no
I will
problem.
send this video as like I will send the video as well as the document also. The accounting entry has been done. This is the process to do the down payment. So tomorrow, if you have anything else, like let me know. will be clarify, and tomorrow topic will be creating the terms of payment. So terms of payment is nothing but how many days the vendor has been created, given the credit period, and all those things we will see and we will do accordingly. Okay.
Okay, sir.
You understood, no?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, okay. So I will send this document as well as like this thing also, so that it will be easy for you. Okay. So